Hello, everyone. News Channel 3 Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson here with a Facebook and YouTube live weather update. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. There we go. Just added that computer shot in there, so that will work, I believe. There we go. Having some more computer gremlins. I got to tell you, I think I'm going to start doing these updates from our channel, from the TV studios, because that seems to be more reliable. No gremlins up there. Oh, I just jinxed it. Anyway, so I thank you for hanging in with me. It's 9:32 on the clock, which means I'm way late, but I have spent several minutes here trying to get this thing powered up once again. This time, the problem was with our iPad, so whatever. Hey, K&M, good to see you. Thank you so much. Good evening to you, too. You see what we got in the headlines here? We're missing, or we're going to be missing, the lunar eclipse, which actually is starting, I believe, at 3, I've got it written down here somewhere. At 3:44 is when it begins. Totality starts at 6:04. Totality ends at 7:04, which, of course, will be day by then. The sun will be up by then, or coming up by then. Sunsets or sunrise at 7:14. And it all ends at 9:23. But unfortunately, we're not going to get to see any of it because we are going to be under the clouds. Isn't that the way it usually works around here, right? So we're going to be missing the lunar eclipse, but for those who are out there, it's still there. Tina in Hudsonville, thanks for checking in. Appreciate it very much. This is going to have to be a shorty. I'm already only 27 minutes away from being live at 10 on Arc West, Michigan, so we'll get this done here in a bit of a hurry. In the meantime, what we're looking at here, good evening to you there. Oh, K&M, got you a second time there. I am doing great. Hope you are too. We have the missing lunar eclipse. We say goodbye, sun, and hello, rain. It's going to be a soaker here by the middle to end of the week, but that's also going to come with a big warm-up that is going to take us to the 60s by the end of the week. I don't think we'll get there till Friday, but then we're going to be hanging out there a little bit. I mean, this is like a really, for this time of year, a bit of a prolonged spell under the warmer air there. It will come to an end, I think, but not likely until we get to about maybe early next week or something. So we're going to spend some time with some warmer temperatures. Karen, I'm doing great. Thank you very much. Hope you are too. Head cold season. That's a bummer. I can't stand that. That stuff is going all around. You know, I had one a couple of weeks ago, still have sort of the vestiges of it, but man, these things are hard to shake, it seems like. So let's move on, see what's next here. As we move on from our slate, I want to talk about that total lunar eclipse. And this is sort of gives you an idea here of what we're looking at. All right. So you see the moon in its orbit around the Earth sort of circling in there behind the Earth so that the light from the sun is blocked. But the Earth's atmosphere scatters the blue light. And so what's left is that red light that remains. And so that's why it's sometimes referred to as the blood moon. Because in this case, because it's going to look sort of that reddish color there, because the brights, the blue light has been sort of taken out. And so that's what we see there with the partial eclipse going to the total eclipse. And again, the spectacle, if you will, all starts at what time did I say it was? I think 3:14. 3:44 is when it begins. And then we're in totality at 6:04 to 7:04, and then it all ends at 9:23. But like I said, I think sadly we're going to be under some clouds. Maybe if the clouds hold off a little bit, we might see the beginning of it. But I don't hold out a lot of hope for that. Andrea, hello to you and Scott. Peggy, spring coming early. It does seem that way, right? But do not be deceived, right? Do not be deceived. Although I will tell you this, I'm looking down 2 weeks ahead of time here in the month of March, and we're going to be, by and large, warmer than average. This pattern is going to be sticking for a little while, at least probably until the end of the second week of March. So we have some warm air coming, to be sure. Jim, good evening to you. Ready for the warm weather. Elizabeth, any thunderstorms in the forecast? Funny you should ask. Yes. As I believe that we're going to have some probably Friday. I think they're going to hold off until Friday. Christine, good evening to you. Thanks for being here. And also Mikey, always good to see you, Mike. And here on a happy Monday evening to you too. Doug is Indicator. Thanks for being here. We start off with our bus stop forecast for tomorrow, and we're off to school with cloudy skies. There could be a little bit of light frozen precipitation. That 25, I might bump that up more to the upper 20s, but we will be below freezing. We won't stay there long. And so I have two factors at play here that sort of mitigate the opportunity or the likelihood of having ice, freezing rain. One is that the temperatures, there won't be a lot of moisture. And so just in general, there's just not going to be a lot of moisture to work with. That's probably the best thing. But the other thing is that even though we're going to be down around 26, 27, 28, when those clouds and the moisture comes in, we're not going to have much of a time frame there before we're going to hop up above freezing, because our temperatures are going to warm pretty rapidly, I think, once we get post sunset or sunrise. So, for example, whereas we're going to bottom out, it looks like probably, in the neighborhood of 25-ish or so, we'll be above freezing, I believe, by, hold on, let me get this right here. Around, I think it's going to be closer to 28. I'm probably going to bump that up. But we're going to be above freezing by late morning, mid to late morning. So there's not going to be much of an opportunity to get that. But anyway, that's out there. So just be extra careful on the roads tomorrow, just in case. We have a little bit more than I thought, but I just don't think we're going to see much. Then heading home, cloudy skies, maybe a few sprinkles. The rain chances don't look great at any time during the day tomorrow. Better on Wednesday and certainly on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But it looks like we're going to be having a high of about 44 degrees, which is warmer than we were today for sure. And that's just part of a trend. Actually yesterday, Sunday, it was cold to begin with, cold. And then cold all through the day. Today, not as cold. We're up about 10 degrees, believe it or not, 10 to 12 degrees from yesterday. We're going to tack on a few more degrees tomorrow, a few more Wednesday, a few more Thursday, a lot more on Friday and Saturday, and that's going to put us up into the 60s. Lori, hello to you in Galesburg. Good to see you. Thanks so much. Let's see, Mr. Grand Rapids in the house. Always good to see you. Thanks for checking in, Mr. GR. Tina, ready for spring in November. I get it. I think a lot of people were, but certainly now a lot of people are. Tarsha, hello to you. There you go. When you warm up, you'll be ready for it, right? Ken, hello to you. Did I look at the moon? Awesome tonight. Yeah, it's awesome out there right now. I wish it would stay out there, and then we could see that lunar eclipse, but I just don't. I think the clouds are going to be moving in. So that's going to mess us up, I think, for that. Jesse, hello to you. In the bird, Crystal, hello. Bring it. I dare you. No more snow. It's awfully early to make a call like that, but I will tell you, considering what we have over the next couple of weeks, really, maybe even all the way to the middle of March, yeah, I could see that. No more snow. No more snow. Carla, hello to you. Linda, hello to you in Galesburg. Thanks for checking in. And Homer is in the house. Mark, hello to you too. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. So here's the temperatures going forward, what we're looking at. And the hour by hour, we're looking at, as you can see here, cloudy skies tomorrow morning. And Linda in Galesburg, thanks. Vicksburg in the house. Ben, hey, good to see you. Excited for spring. I know you are. Gas up that fuel tank, right? Mike, thanks for the share. And Karen, hello to you. All right, so let's go to tomorrow morning. You're going to see a little bit of light precip sort of dancing across the area, especially I-94 and south. But as that moves through mid to late morning, the temperatures are going to be rising above freezing. Again, one of the reasons why I don't think it's going to be problematic, but I do think it's something to keep in mind. And of course, Jeff will keep you apprised of that situation tomorrow. Jesse says, bring on the rain. Karen, hello to you. Now, by tomorrow afternoon late, we're going to be in the low to mid 40s. I got us with 44. We'll be in the ballpark there. And I think our skies will be cloudy. We might see a little bit of clearing going forward into tomorrow evening. So here's what we're looking at right now with Live Doppler radar. It's quiet on our 100-mile scan. By the way, how much rain are we going to be looking at? Temperatures right now are in the upper 20s and low 30s. We're several degrees warmer than we were at this time yesterday. Sorry to put my foot on the gas here, but it's 9:41. Your Weather Guard 7-day, like I said, we say sayonara to the sun for the most part. But certainly Wednesday, there's a chance for some rain. I think the rain chance really goes up Thursday. And Friday, Saturday look to be 3 soggy days. Hello, mud, and a chance for some thunderstorms right now. I don't think severe weather appears in the cards, but we're still a few days out. And that's something that we certainly will keep you up to speed on. Saturday looks to be wet. Sunday looks to see some sunshine. So if you've got a choice this coming weekend for outdoor activities right now anyway, I would plan Sunday instead of Saturday. Yeah, definitely so. Yeah, there's a lot, Ben, to still work out between now and then for sure. And so it's interesting though, right? Wilson, good evening to you. Thanks for being here. Tina, better stay out tonight to see the moon. Yeah. Hopefully the clouds will hold off just a little bit. And we can see at least the beginning of that eclipse, which again starts overnight. We do have an article about it, by the way, if you want to go to our website, wwmt.com, and you'll find it there. You can read all about it there. I believe Jeff wrote up a nice piece for it today. All right, everybody, I hate to skate so fast. Thanks for the thanks, Mike. And Lori, we're going to be getting some mud puddles. Oh, there's going to be a lot more of those mud puddles. Chris, hello to you. Thanks for checking in. I'm going to have to skate a little earlier than I normally do because it is already 9:42 on the clock. And that means I'll be live in 18 minutes on ARC West of Michigan. And I'll be live in an hour 18 on the Mothership News Channel 3. I hope to see you in one of those two. But if not, Jeff Porter's got you in the morning. Must See TV with that chance for a little light freezing rain or something. He's going to have it nailed down for you. He'll have an update on the forecast as well with new model data. He's got you again at noon. I'll be back at 5:30, and 6. And then we'll do another Facebook Live tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. All right, everybody. Thanks so much. You know where to follow me on the socials. Jeff, Will, and Colin on the socials too. Have a great night, everybody. And if I don't see you tonight on the tube, I'll catch up with you again tomorrow. Stay safe, and thank you for being here. Good night.